You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Don't act like I don't do this. Tonight we got some awesome deals. I went digging in the warehouse and I pulled some awesome comics. We're doing $1 and $2 comics. We got markdown TV grails, and we got FOMO, and we got 24 hours left to go before the Warline campaign ends. So stick around. You're watching Kickin It With Onrie.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
You guys are watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Copeland. It's great to be here with you guys tonight. As of this morning, we had a very generous pledge made for Warline, and we sold all of the original art for it. And we are now down to the last 24 hours of the campaign. We are currently at, I believe, $7,600. That was the last I checked, which was a couple minutes ago. But there seems to be some lag here. Yeah, we're at 7601 right now. We're $400 away from unlocking our first stretch goal, which I actually just placed an order for. Those are the bookmarks that we have coming in, which are going to be really awesome because there's it's Warline on the front and Easton Shin on the back, and it's going to be awesome. You guys are really going to love these new bookmarks. I can't wait to showcase them. And everybody that backs our campaign right now, if we can hit $8,000, you're all getting one for free. And if we hit $8,500, every physical pledge backer is going to get a cool Warline button. And if we hit $9,000 or up, you're all getting a free preview of Warline 2, which is 3/4 of the way illustrated, which is amazing. And we got a really cool sequence planned for the rest of the issue that we're working on. So it's going to take us a little bit, but I promise you it's going to be worth it. Warline 2 is just going to, be one of the craziest reading experiences you guys ever experience. Crazy reading experience. Right. We're on the experience. Isn't it ironic that I use the word experience like multiple times? No, it isn't. You stop that right now. Anyway, spend $25 with me tonight. Get to spin the wheel. Spend $50 with me. You get free shipping on your order. Same deal as always. We got some awesome people in the house. We got David Moore in the house. This is the live scroll shopping show. Hey, David Moore, are you digging Secret Invasion? I'm kind of liking it, to be honest with you. It's much better than Iron Fist. Ted was like, man, this is terrible. The worst thing about that show is the opening. It's not very inspiring, but I'm not having any problems with that show. Samuel L. Jackson being all, angry and ornery. Hey, my name's Onrie, and when someone's ornery, I'm all for it. All right, and we got Eddie B in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Looks like we got another issue with StreamYard where Facebook and stuff is not working. I don't know, JD, maybe that's something to look into. But anyway, let's kick it off. We got some really great books for sale tonight. We're going to start off with this awesome Scotty Young variant of Spider-Gwen #1, which is going to go for just $10 tonight. Check that out. Very beautiful book. We're looking at a very fine on this. I like it too, and I gotta say, like, the stakes are pretty high. I mean, you got Skrulls who have taken over the bodies of very important and influential people throughout the world. They have an agenda. It's pretty serious. It's not on the same level. It's not a superhero story. It's an espionage story, like what you're saying, and I'm liking it. I get that. I think it's really lame that they did an AI opening. I think it would have been better if they would have just hired an artist to do it. It's like, you guys are made of money. Like, if someone was going to hire AI to do something, it should be me. I should be hiring AI to sell these comics because then I'd have some free freaking help for once. But I can't afford it. Sorry, I don't want to support AI because then I'd be out of a job. All right. Next book we have here is Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man, number 84. Spider Slayers here. This looks like a really cool comic. Looks really cool. It's so cool you want it in your collection. Don't be an idiot and pass up on it. Buy it. This is going to go for $5. Call it as you see it. $5 on Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man. Not featuring, starring Spider-Man. I don't know, is $5 the right price on this? I think it is. Now, usually the Marvel Tales, from what I'm understanding, are reprints. Yep. So this is a reprint of Amazing Spider-Man 105. Stan Lee is the writer, and Joe Kane is the artiste, the drawer, as some would say. He didn't draw this advertisement on the left side of the page here. All right, $5 gets you Marvel Tales number 84. I'm going to say this is a pretty clean copy of the book. We're definitely looking at a fine plus copy of it. Newsstand edition, $5. Call it as you see it. You want something that's big, Eddie? I'll show you something that's big. The deals we got going on. Eddie, it's good to see you, man. I hope everything's going well with you. We got Witchblade Wolverine number 1. This really cool crossover is going to go for just $5. $5 on this. This is a really beautiful book. Get this freaking book! Witchblade. The one your mom holds, which is my blade. Zing! All right, next book we got here is Venom, which is how JD is feeling right now after that burn. He's like, gosh darn it! This is really a nice reflection of the weather we're having in the Midwest right now. Oh. Shut up! Shut up! All right. We got Venom number 1 kicking off Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman's stellar run on the series. Really love this Venom run. And it's a pretty cool issue. It kind of shows that symbiotes have a much deeper origin than what we saw in Secret Wars. Symbiotes have actually been around since like the Vietnam War era, and there are different soldiers who use symbiotes, to fight wars. And actually, symbiotes were actually a weapon that was created by this guy named Null, who you're going to meet in issue 3 of this Venom series. So this is a complete reimagining, or not reimagining. It's a expansion of the Venom lore, which is really cool. It's a really great run. This first issue is going to go for $10. Your favorite symbiote is Bo Jackson. Bo knows everything. Mr. Bo. That's great. All right. Next book we got here is What If number 22. What if the Silver Surfer had not escaped Earth? This is a pretty intense cover here by Ron Lim. We see Mr. Fantastic being a wuss. He's all like drippy. He's about to be turned into spaghetti by the Scarlet Witch again. This is going to go for $5 for What If number 22. I think this is the second volume of What If. We have Silk number 1. Silk number 1 is going to go for $5. Silky Silk. Silky Good. Goody Silk. Buy this book. We got Swamp Thing number 8. This is the Yannick Paquette sketch variant. It's going to go for $15 today. $15 and the Swamp Thing sketch cover variant is yours. Really cool. You can kind of see Oh, okay, Swamp Thing is here. So the way this works is kind of like the way that Flash cover worked, where it's a sideways cover, and you open it up, and then you can see Swamp Thing's Woody Woodpecker. He's Woody. Oh, it's double bagged and boarded. Oh, look at that! You're not just getting this book; you're getting a double bagged and boarded. So this is like the back cover, and I'll open this up. Shbing! And you know what he's saying, right? You know what he's about to say? He's about to say, I am Groot. Full for you buying this book. Grateful, Grootful. Oh boy. Shows off to a great freaking start, isn't it? Body freaking da. Body freaking da! By the way, you know what's awesome? Bentley's like sleeping right over here. My friend got me this Marvel Comics like blanket for my birthday. Right here. See that? And Bentley just spent the last 20 minutes like humping this thing. And that's him like all excited after I took it away from him. He found the love of his life. He's like, now that we found love, what are we gonna do with it? And now he's just sleeping. He's knocked out. At least he's getting more action than me. He's getting more action than all of us, isn't he? Except for David Moore. David Moore is just like totally rocking it. The girls can't. His water cooler talk brings all the girls to the yard. He doesn't even need to do milkshakes. He's just got that water cooler talk. That's what does it. And he's screwing Marvel Comics. No, he just loves them. So he was making sweet love to it. Sweet love. All right, we got Savage Wolverine number 6. This is the who is this? Percadil. This is a 1 in 20 variant right here. It is going for $20. $20 on Savage Wolverine number 6. The 1 in 20 ratio variant cover. Water cooler talk keeps them moist. Moist. Speaking of that, I have horrible cotton mouth. And it's not because I haven't done that in 2 months. That's right, guys. I am free, but my comics aren't. So you better start freaking buying comics or back my Kickstarter campaign. We got under 24 hours to go. If you backed it already, though, thanks. I appreciate it. Could add a little bit more, but no one's putting any pressure on you. Instead, I'd rather you buy What If number 47. What if Loki had found the hammer of Thor? I think he would just hide it. I don't even think he'd be able to lift it. But you could find out. Newsstand edition going for $15. $15 on this one. Next up, I got a book I've been trying to move for ages. Ages upon ages. Doctor Strange Nexus of Nightmares, number 1 variant edition. This is going to go for just $5. $5 on this. Hey guys, I'm going to tell you something right now. I really appreciate you. And I know that Bentley really appreciates that Marvel Comics blanket because he showed it, his Man Thing. See, right there, Man Thing number 9. And if you guys buy this book, I'll show you some more Man Thing, okay? I'm going to show you all of my Man Thing, okay? My entire Man Thing. You're going to see all of it. It's an expansive Man Thing. I know you guys don't want to see it, but you kind of do. It's kind of like a train wreck. You can't look away from it. It'll definitely get the viewings up on the experience. Bentley's walking out of the basement right now. He is doing the walk of shame. Bentley, you're a guy. You're not the morning after, dude. You're supposed to be bragging about it to all your buds. He just left. He's like, screw this. All right. What is it, the Man Thing? Is that why you left? All right. Anyway, we got Man Thing number 9 going for $5. It's a person thing now. And he gave Man Thing a baby. Apparently got that blanket pregnant. He's like, screw this. I'm going to go visit that blanket. I don't want to sit down here with this idiot. I have Jim Henson's Labyrinth number 1, Masquerade. This is going to go for just $5. I would die for you. Tell me if you know it too. $5. Bentley just gave Marvel its highest rating all year. The way he walked out of here, I wish you guys could have seen it. It was just like, it was like a slow, steady, like disappointing, like walk. Like, man, he had to make that Man Thing joke. Like, you had to do it. Actually, I think he was going to get some water. Anyway, I have the Deadpool biannual number 1 because you need to buy this annual. Oh, that wasn't funny. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard. But this is going for $5. Call it as you see it. The Deadpool biannual number 1. At least this show's entertaining tonight. Most of the other shows kind of suck with entertainment, but this one is good. That's how I feel after I read Marvel books these days. LOL. Give him a Black Adam blanket and walk away. All right, we need to air the David Moore video. That was classic. That was great. David Moore tribute needs to be aired right now if we can find it.
David Moore!
I have Witchblade number 40. This is going to go for $5 for Witchblade number 40. Been holding on to this for a long time, and I'm ready to move it. Okay, so we got all these books here on the bottom row. I'm going to do a lump sum total on all of them real quick. Got 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 15 plus 20 plus 15 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. $115 worth of books here. How about we do it all at $75? That includes free shipping and a spin on the wheel. You are getting that Spider-Gwen number 1, the Scotty Young variant, which is popular item. You get Venom number 1. And if you're going to flip these books, you got some great eye candy here. I mean, that's the whole purpose of these books. And I'm giving you plenty of space to make some money. So about $40 worth of profit there. And you also got Man Thing. Everybody wants to see my Man Thing. Now they can see your Man Thing. I thought that was a good pitch. Right? JD, was that a good pitch or did that get me canceled? You know what? All right, anyway, up top, we got some other great stuff here. Some good goodies. Goody gumdrops here. We have Venom Lethal Protector, the entire 6-issue run. Number 2. Number 3, these are the days when you liked Marvel and didn't say Marvel sucked. Number 5 and number 6, which they don't. I love Marvel comics. I love them as far as I can throw them. I'm just kidding. I actually really do like a lot of Marvel titles right now. Stop making fun of Marvel. If you want to make fun of Marvel, you should really make fun of DC because they suck even harder. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody is great. We all love comics. All right. Venom Lethal Protector 1 through 6. This is a pretty cool series here. I actually really love this entire run of books. Venom Lethal Protector had a huge impact on me as a reader growing up. This is one of my favorite runs. I love how we see Venom go from being a villain to an anti-hero. I mean, we saw that happen in Maximum Carnage, but we really see him come into his own in Lethal Protector, and it's really kind of what establishes him as that, as that anti-hero. And you wouldn't have the movie if you didn't have this run here. So Lethal Protector is fantastic. And you got a lot of first appearances here. You got all the first female symbiote. You got the Scream, Riot, who's the main villain in the first movie. And this really cool foil cover for issue 1 is epic. So we're going to do the entire run here for $100 tonight. So $100 gets you all of Venom Lethal Protector 1 through 6. You get the whole freaking thing. I hear you, man. I totally hear you. We got a great indie series. I'm gonna pitch to you right now. And then we have Venom Funeral Pyre, which is the run that happens directly after Lethal Protector. And here, Venom teams up with another anti-hero, the Punisher, to fight this guy here, Funeral Pyre. It's a really great run. This one's going to go for $20. $20 on Funeral Pyre. If you want to get the pair together, I would do it all for I'll knock $5 off. 115 if you want to take them both off my hands. All right. Now, Edward, you're saying you like indie. I got a series here that you really got to check out. This is from Hero Tomorrow Comics. My man, Ted Sikora, has put out a really great series of books, and it's all within the same universe. And he a couple years ago, he released a new series called Punchline and the Vaudevillains, and this is the first issue right here. It is a great freaking read. I absolutely love this. One of the things I did was reach out to him and tell him how much I enjoyed the layouts in the book. Chuck, what's up, buddy? Ted does a lot of his own layouts, just like I do, and we often kind of like share notes with each other. And this is a really well illustrated book. But the best part about it is you can jump in having not read anything that he has ever done, and really appreciate the work that went into it. I really love this book, and this is actually the first book that I read from Hero Tomorrow Comics that I really enjoyed. Really loved this issue. So Punchline and the Vaudevillains 1, this is the collector's edition of the book, and this is going to go for $10. I think I have an A cover as well, but I also have this Hulk 181 tribute cover for issue 2. Both of these are signed by Ted, by the way. And issue 2 is a tour de force. I actually had a chance to look this over. Ted even gave me a special thanks because I was one of the first people to look this over, and I gave Ted some notes, and he made some adjustments to the artwork based on the suggestions that I gave him, and it turned out really well. There's some really epic fight scenes in this. So what happens in this issue is Punchline, his main character, fights Apama, who is the main superhero in his storyline, and it's a pretty epic battle. The two of them are kind of like at a standstill. It's like the Hulk versus the Thing kind of an issue, and it's really awesome. And it advances the story, the overall story that Ted's telling in this universe through all these characters. You can get Punchline 1 and 2 together. Normally I would do it for $20. I'll do them both for $15. So please consider that. It's a really great series. And here's the thing, guys. I stock up on indie comics, but lately I've been noticing not a lot of people are buying indie comics. So please pick these books up, and especially since you can only get these books through Kickstarter or through me. But even if you're getting it through me, this can turn you on to a whole new series of stuff that you're not going to be able to necessarily find at comic shops. So please keep that in mind. All right. This is our display. If you guys have any questions about any of these books, let me know. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to showcase our $1 and $2 comics. I will see you guys in just a moment.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
Comic Collectibles is a pretty straightforward show. You got Rex here, he sells the comics, and you got Rockin' Robbie, he knows about the comics. And finally, John, well, no one really knows what John does. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great guy, but he just keeps showing up. Come to think of it, I don't even really know how he gets in here. Anyway, awesome comics, rare books, rarer signatures, slabbed books, and amazing cover sketches by Ken Hazer and others. Simple formula, you want the comics, you buy the comics. To sum up, Rex sells the comics, Robbie knows the comics, and John, who might possibly be a ghost. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen him show up or leave? Comic Collectibles with Rex and John, Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern on The Experience. Comic Culture and Sales. Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form. For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, guys, welcome back. I just didn't get a chance to really comment on some of these, on some of the things you guys were saying, but I read some of the comments and I wanted to respond to it. DC Comics, Detective Comics, yeah, because the key to making a good movie is still a mystery. Not My Flash, Ezra, $1 Million Bust. You know, I honestly, David Moore, your jokes aside, you're not wrong there. I think they put way too much faith into a movie that just really didn't have any potential. And even Michael Keaton couldn't save it because Michael Keaton should have been the focus of the movie. If DC wanted to succeed, they would have just made a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton cast as an old Bruce Wayne. Tell me that would have been a bad decision on their end. It would have been brilliant. I would have just scrapped that Ezra Miller movie. I would have wiped my tuchus with it, and I would have moved on. But aside from that, I think they really did a disservice to The Flash because there's some really great Flash stuff. I was actually talking with Jibba Anderson, another comics creator, at my signing with The Fool over the weekend at Challengers. And we both agreed that, I think it's Grant Gustin or Brian Gustin, the guy who plays the Flash on the CW show. That's your Flash. That is Barry Allen right there. And it's all great stuff. There's some really great Flash stories, and I don't even think that movie was faithful to the comic. It just seems like DC has lost its way on that front, but I'm hoping that James Gunn will bring it back with his knowledge of comics and his knowledge of making comic book movies, because he obviously reads comics, so I think he's going to draw inspiration from the right stuff. And we got a great collection tonight. I thought about that as I was picking stuff for tonight's show. And we got some really good books here, starting with some Flash books. But just wanted to point that out. Now, Chuck's saying this is the show to watch. You're dang right it is. I love it. Chuck is saying he loves when I turn him on to new things. I showed you, Chuck, I didn't show you my man thing, but here it is. I want to show you my man thing. Look how big it is. Look how huge my man thing is. Look at the girth on that. Just keeps on going. It's nice and thick, and only $5 for Man-Thing number 9. That's right. You Night Crowders, you're in for a treat. Okay, let's kick it off. We have Flash. Now, this is good Flash stuff here, guys, so please do not put this anywhere near that awful movie. Even if you like that movie, this is still better than that movie. I challenge you to read these comics if you have seen the movie, because you'll appreciate the Flash even more. But if you didn't like the Flash movie, you'll really appreciate what Jeff Johns brought to the character. We have Flash number 185, and this is actually a different Flash. It's not Barry Allen, it's Wally West. We have 186. And there's some really killer covers here by Brian Bolland. 187, 188, 189, and 190. These are all $2 comics. We're going to do all 5 Flash comics for just $10. Yeah, I gave Chuck blue balls, but I know I need to tone it down a little bit. Speaking of which, Chuck and I are going to be doing a closeout for the campaign, for the Warline campaign tomorrow, and we got Dexter Wee, our artist, coming in as well, just to close out the last hour of the campaign. We have exactly 24 and a half hours left before the campaign ends. So please, if you haven't made a pledge yet to Warline, please do so. We're on that last day, and I really want to get as far beyond our funding goal as possible. One of the things that really freaked me out today was this morning we hit our funding goal. We were at $7,532. And then one of our backers had to back out. And that automatically brought us below our funding goal. We were back down to $7,492. That kind of stuff freaks me out, especially as we get close to the end. So we don't want to just stay at $7,500. Just because it's funded doesn't mean that it's over and we can all celebrate. We can celebrate tomorrow night once the campaign closes out. We want to get as high above that funding goal as we can, and I'm prepared to reward you guys for it. So, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I already ordered those bookmarks. If we hit $8,000, you're all getting bookmarks. If we hit $8,500, you're all getting buttons. If we hit $9,000, I promise you, you guys are all going to get a chance to check out Warline 2 as soon as we get it done. All right, next set of books we got here. I have Steel, a nice collection of Steel books. I have Steel number 0, number 1, number 2, number 5, and number 6, and number 7. I'm going to do all of these books at $2 a piece. If you want all of them, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 for $12 for Steel. This deal is a steal. All right. Yeah, we're going to Sizzler. I wouldn't go to Sizzler. I was sending Max this the other day. This is what I want. If we hit $9,000, this is what Max and I are going to do. Max and I have been sending each other food videos. The tomahawk. Or no, this is Thor's hammer. They call it Thor's hammer. It's macaroni and cheese, braised beef. Look at that. That's what I'm doing if we hit 9K. Yes. Max and I are going to make that happen if we hit 9K. And then I'm going to be a complete lardy lard. I'm not even going to be able to walk on a convention floor. I'm going to need to be wheeled onto the convention floor.
I want to eat that. Make sure to get to 9,000.
There you go. I got my kid. Max, can you come up here and cry like a little wuss so that everybody can see it?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Well, they can hear your little wussy voice in the background, okay? All right. I'm such a good father. All right, I have to I'm going to be a self-congratulatory father tonight. I have Punisher Warzone number 6, number 7. This is all John Romita Jr. Wait, hold on a second. This is 6 and 7. It turns out I have a second copy of issue 7. I have number 8, number 9, and number 10. If you want all of these books, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 for 10. If you want the duplicate, it's 12. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Chuck, you and I would destroy that thing. I don't even care about anything else other than the mac and cheese and that braised beef. I would wreck that. And I've had such a taste for it too. Oh my God, it's making my mouth water right now. And I've been eating extra healthy and working out every freaking day because I'm getting ready for con season, and I'm going to be on my feet a lot. So I need to, really take care of myself right now. So it's exhausting. All right, David Moore is calling Punisher Warzone number 7. Thank you very much, David Moore. If anybody wants the rest of that Punisher Warzone series, it's just $10. Thank you, David Moore. I have Thunder Strike number 16 going for $2. Some good stuff in this slot, guys. Some really good stuff. Thunder Strike! Yeah, Thunder Strike! Yeah! All right, we got the 12 number 1. Look at this guy in this. Who wears short shorts? What a wuss. You gentlemen, anybody blow your head off with these super iconic shorty short bowers. Why are they called the 12? Is it because his man thing is 12 inches? Or is it 12 centimeters? I don't like this book. It's going I was about to give the price on it. All right, this is going to go for $1 for the 12 number 1. It's a Marvel Comics publication. That's how you know it's good. All right, next up. I got a whole ton of Moon Knight here. I have The Trial of Mark Spector, Moon Knight number 17, Moon Knight number 20, Moon Knight number 24, Moon Knight number 45, Moon Knight number 50, and Moon Knight Saga. I am going to do all of these Moon Knight books, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 6 for $12 for the Moon Knights. $12 on the Moon Knights. We got Mort, the Dead Teenager. This is going to go for $2. Actually, I'll do this one for $1. Mort, the Dead Teenager, number 4 is $1. $1 in this. I'm commanding the prices tonight. I have the power to command the prices. All right, I got Captain America 310, 342, 344, and 347 with a cover detached. Slightly detached. Yeah, it's slightly detached. So we're going to do all 4 for $4. You want all these Captain America books, it's $4. $4. Get them all. I have a nice Avengers run here. I'm actually going to do this at $1.50. I have that's you, JD. You're slightly detached. I have Avengers 330, 332, 334, 335, 336, and 337. I'm going to do all of these Avengers books, 2, 4, 6. And just do them all for a straight $10. $10. You get all these Avengers books. Call it as you see it. I have Fantastic Four, $3.94, $3.95. Oh, is the last one the Fantastic Four book? Yes, it is. Thank you, JD. So we have Fantastic Four, $3.93, $3.93, $3.94, $3.95, and $3.96. Thank you for correcting me on that. Keep in mind, Fantastic Four $3.94 is sealed in a poly bag. So we got all 4 of these books going for just $6 tonight. $6 on this Fantastic Four run. Thanks for correcting me on that, JD. There are 2, for five Avengers books. I'll do them all at $8 then. $8. You get them all. Hellboy the Corpse, going for $1. Batman Eternal 52, $1. Batgirl number 8, $2. Infinity Inc. number 8, $2. Suicide Squad Black Files number 4 is $2. Batman Beyond number 10 and number 16, $4 on that. Just adapt this. That's it. Make a movie. You're done. You're set. Get Michael Keaton in. You're set. You can cast that guy from the main guy in Dune to play Terry McGinnis. You got a movie right there. A movie that's going to make you millions of dollars, DC, and not make you go broke. Tail Gunner Joe, number 6 of 6, is going to go for $1. Sorry, $1. I have Justice League International Convergence, Part 2. That's going to go for $2. Hawk World number 6 is $1. Dark Stars number 24 is $1. Blue Beetle number 16 is $2. I have the Storyteller number 1 of 4 and the Storyteller 2 of 4. That's going to go for $4. $4 on this set. We have more Batgirl. Batgirl number 18. That'll go for $2. Number 8. I have Suicide Squad number 32. That's going to go for $2. Found another Batman Beyond. That's going to go for $2. So 3 issues of Batman Beyond for $6. You got issues 10, 15, and 16. Grab them all for $6. These are all yours. Transformers Lost Light. This is the Mutineers Trilogy Part 3. This is going to go for $2. X-Men 2099 number 8. This is going to go for $2. Thor number 450 is $2. Detective Comics 993 is $2. I have the Long Con. Okay, Detective Comics, Curtis. Curtis, I got some more Detective Comics coming your way right now. I dug up a bunch of it today. And not sure you saw that Batman Beyond, but we have Batman Beyond number 10, 15, and 16 going for $10. I highly recommend grabbing that. Show those off again to you real quick. So we got issues 10, 15, and 16 going for just $6 for the Batman Beyonds. And Hellboy for $1. Hellboy $1. The Long Con from Oni Press. This is going to go for $1. Ghost Rider 2099, number 14. This is a badass cover. This is going to go for $2. Oh, cool. Night Stalkers number 2 is $2. Young Blood number 3 is $2. Here's something I haven't seen in a while. I have a Batman 50 variant cover. This is by Arthur Adams. It's going to go for $2. This should be a FOMO book. We'll do it for $2. So I got a whole bunch of them. Bloodshot #1, $2. Hack/Resurrection, written by the same writer. This is going to go for $2. Hack/Resurrection #6. Thank you, Curtis. Curtis, it's great to see you tonight, sir. All right, now I got some Spidey books here. I have Spider-Man, Light of the Night, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. This comes across the regular Spider-Man line, issues 38 through 40, going for $6. Next up, I got Detective Comics Annual #1. That's going to go for $2. I have the #2 annual going for $2. The #3 annual is going for $2. The #4 annual is $2, and the #5 annual is $2. Get them all. It's $10 for the Detective Comics annuals. I have The Demon #11, #12, #13. I got you, Curtis. 14, 15, and 16. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to do all these for $6. Dollar Comics right here. It's $1. But the manuals are off to Curtis. I have Non-Humans #1 from Image Comics, #1 and #2 by Wilch Portacio on art, which is really cool. On an Image comic, that looks pretty badass, actually. Wilch Portacio is an incredible artist. Let me see if there's a cool spread in here. I have no idea what this book's about. Some really cool stuff here. Ira. It is a great book. I will tell you about it in just a second. Non-Humans 1 and 2 is going for $4. Ira, Punchline is a series that is put out by my man Ted Sikora. He's one of my very good friends, but he's also a very extremely talented comic book creator. Extremely talented comic book creator. So Punchline is a member of this group of supervillains called the Vaudevillains, and he was a boxer, and he basically gets turned into this superpowered freak by this character named Fletcher, who injects him with this serum that gives him super strength. And he's now a supervillain, but he's not really he's not a supervillain in the traditional sense. I would say he's kind of more like an anti-hero. He's not the kind of guy that's going to go around like killing little kids or doing anything like that. But he is a great character. I love what Ted Sikora has done with Punchline. This is the collector's edition of issue 1. It is signed by Ted Sikora. It is going to go for $10. And Punchline is I think it's a limited series that Ted puts out. He usually does about 5 issues, and then he does a collection. So this is the first issue, going for $10. And then he just released his second issue, which I had a chance to look over before he took this to press. He even gave me a special shout out in the thank you section. And it turned out great. I really love this book, and I'm telling you, you're in for a treat with it. Normally, and it's a special one, Hulk 181 tribute cover. Normally, when you buy both books together, it's $20. I'll do them both for you at $15 right now. I highly recommend this. You don't even have to have read any Hero Tomorrow books, but I have a whole bunch of them. So if you like this, there's more where it came from. If you want these 2 books, it's just $15. Highly recommend grabbing this. And welcome to the show, by the way. Ted Sikora's signature actually increases the value of his books. Now, that's a lie, JD. That is a straight up darn lie. The only thing that goes up in value is the dinner bill when Ted takes me out for dinner. That's the only thing that goes up in value. Oh, I have more of that non-human series by Wilch Portaccio, by the way, issue 3. So you can get the set now for $6. I have number 1 with a bullet. Number 1. Look at that. Going for $2. We got some cool image books here. Oddly Normal, number 1, going for $2. Odyssey, number 1, going for $2. I was thinking about stuff while I was going in the warehouse digging up stuff for you guys, and I was like, I always try when it comes to indie stuff to get you guys as many number 1s as possible so that I can get you guys hooked on a new series, and I highly recommend checking that out. I got you. One thing you'll never find Ted's signature on the check. One thing I can do for you, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have a bunch of these. I should have more punchlines here. Give me just a second. No, I don't. All right. Well, anyway, let me know if you wanna grab punchline. If not, we have a lot of $1 and $2 books right now, so please feel free to hop in on it. On anything you see that you like. I have Oliver number 1. That's going to go for $2. Okay, Odyssey, Captain America set. 4, 2, and Youngblood 3. 2. Thank you, David Moore. Outpost 0, number 1. This is going to go for $2. I'm going to quote you on that, David Moore. One thing you'll never find Ted's signature on the check. I love it. Only multiple sets, David Moore. I have Peter Panzerfrost number 3. That's going to go for $2. That was a series that got picked up. It's actually Peter Pan, but it takes the story of Peter Pan taking place during World War II. Peter Pan is a British soldier fighting the Nazis. Captain Hook is a Nazi. It's kind of cool. I like the idea of it. It's pretty brilliant. Green Hornet from Now Comics, number 13, going for $2. Actually, I'll do this for $1. Racer X, number 11, $1. Backways, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Grab that entire set for $10 right now. This is from Aftershock Comics. You got issues 1 through 5 for $10. Racer X is $1, and so is the Green Hornet. I have Wisdom, which is a Marvel Max series by Paul Cornell and Trevor Hairsine. This is issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I got the whole run. It's a 6-issue run from Marvel's Max line. I have no idea what it's about. It looks like it might be a Ant-Man story. Or not, I don't know. Could be. Looks like there's a bunch of fairies here, but Trevor Hairsine, his style kind of reminds me of Brian Hitch's a bit. He's a really great artist. I really like him. He did Ultimate 6 too. Some really great art here. My ask on this is going to just be $10. If you want all of Wisdom, it's just $10 for the whole run. If you want to see these books again, just let me know. But I have the whole run here for just $10. Nice, easy $10. All right. I have Batman number 414, number 415, number 416. $6 on the set for the Batmans. Wisdom off to David Moore. Gotcha. David Moore, you are at $20. $5 away from a spin. We got Peter Parker, Spider-Man number 31 and 32. This is actually a really great run of books here. Bunch of Fairies. It stars Finn Jones and Conor McGregor. Bunch of Fairies stars Finn Jones and Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor is trying to swap away all the fairies. All right, so this is actually a pretty interesting storyline. And Spider-Man, it's a two-parter. And what happens here is Spider-Man fights this dude. There's a villain. And Mark Buckingham is the artist on this. He's the guy who did Fables. Fusion is the name of the villain he fights. And at the end of this issue, I know it's a spoiler, but it's gonna make you want to read it. He breaks Spider-Man's neck, and Spider-Man is paralyzed at the end of the issue. I remember this had a very profound impact on me. It was a really great 2-issue run. I loved it, and I am going to do the pair tonight, issues 31 and 32 of Peter Parker Spider-Man for just $4. Highly recommend this. This is a great two-parter run. And I didn't spoil anything for you. I did spoil a little bit for you, but you guys will. It's one of those spoilers that gets you. Why should you read this issue of Spider-Man? Why is it different from many others? Because you got Paul Jenkins on the writing, you got Mark Buckingham on the art, but something pretty wild happens. Spider-Man breaks his neck. What happens? Now you got to find out. All right. Next up, I have some more Captain America here. I have Captain America number 348, missing its cover. This is going to go for $1. I have a Captain America 351 and 361. I'll just do all three of these for $3 if you want to grab them 3 for $3. We have Civil War number 7. That's going to go for $1. I have the Avengers comic book adaptation. That's going to go for $1. I have the Avengers annual number 1. That's going to go for $2. And I have Avengers Operation Hydra number 1. That's going to go for $2. All right, guys, here's the deal. You want the double rack? All these books? Oh, wait, we got one more slot here to fill. Let's get something else here. Got some killer runs and another box to go through. We have Quantum and Woody, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Quantum and Woody 1 through 5 from Valiant. Get it all for $10. $10 for that run. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we are going to showcase some other comics here. I don't think I'm going to take this stuff down and showcase it again. I'm probably just going to put this stuff away, assuming that no one wants it. We'll kind of see. I was going to do a double rack sale, but I have a feeling somebody else is going to want this at some point. Cool. All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
What if Hans Gruber from Die Hard had to battle the Joker from Batman the Animated Series in a dance battle? Or who would win in a race between Baby from Baby Driver and Snidely Whiplash? If Austin Powers and Shrek found themselves in a hot dog eating contest, who would emerge victorious? These are the questions we talk about on Nerd Killer Warfare. Debate the most absurd questions you've ever heard in popular culture. Register now by scanning the QR code or visiting bit.ly/EXP casting. For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
All right, guys, we are back, and it looks like we got another pledge. We were at 7601, now we're at 7609 for backers here on the Warline campaign. Sorry, it's a little hard to see that. So we're at 7609 now, which is fantastic. Another backer, that's always a great thing. And if you guys help us support the campaign, we'll hit our stretch goals, and then you guys get some more stuff. I don't know what's going on, but my my phone's working a little slow right now. But either way, I'm checking. We're at 7609. We want to try and hit $8,000, $8,500, $9,000 by the end of this campaign. I don't know if it's possible, but we're going to shoot for it. Why not? Let's shoot for the stars. We got 1 day left. Might as well go down swinging, right? All right. Here's what I've decided. I'm going to take all the books down, and I'm just going to sell them off. I'm going to showcase them one more time. If nothing moves, it goes back in the long box or in the short box. No big deal. All right. We have Quantum and Woody, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5, all going for $10. So $10 for this set. Please consider it. It's a great series from Valiant. I have The Demon. This is a great dollar run here. All these books are bagged and boarded as well. The Demon, number 11. Number 12, we got Lobo on the cover. Number 13, there's Lobo again. 14, 15, Lobo's in all these issues. And 16. Grab all 6 books for just $6. 6 books for $6. Batman Beyond, number 10, number 15, and number 16. That's all going to go for $6. Transformers Lost Light, the Mutineers Trilogy, Part 3. This is going to go for $2. Suicide Squad 32 is $2. Jim Henson's The Storyteller, Part 1 of 4 and 2 of 4. Grab them both for $4. I have Blue Beetle, number 16. That's going to go for $2. I have Dark Stars, number 24. That's $2. I have Hawk World, number 6. That's $2. I have Justice League International Convergence, Part 2 of 2, going for $2. Tail Gunner Joe, number 6 of 6, is $1. Suicide Squad Black Files, number 4, is $2. Infinity Inc., number 8, is $2. I have Batgirl, number 8, number 18. That's going to go for $4. Batman Eternal, number 52, is $1. I got this really cool Fantastic Four run, issues 393 to 396. That's 4 issues. I will do it all for $6. I have this cool Avengers run, some early 300s, 330, 332, 334, 335, and 336. Grab it all. It's just $8. $8 for this run. Mort, the Dead Teenager, number 4. That's going to go for $1. Once again, I have this really cool Moon Knight run here. I have Moon Knight number 17, number 20, number 24, number 45, issue 50, and issue the Moon Knight Saga right here. These are all $2 books. I'm going to do them all for $12 right now for the Moon Knights. And if no one wants this, I'm going to set aside that Moon Knight 50. So I'll just put these off here. Thunderstrike number 16 is $1. I got these Punisher Warzone comics here. Punisher Warzone 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We got all 5 books. I'll do them all for $8, I guess. $8. The 12, number 1, that's going to go for $1. Written by one of my favorite writers, J. Michael Straczynski. If you were on Chuck's show earlier and you saw me tonight, I mentioned that he was one of my favorites. I have Steel number 0, number 1, number 2, number 5, number 6, and number 7. I'm going to do all of these 2, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6 books. I'll do all 6 at 10. All 6 at 10. We got the Flash. We got a really killer Flash run, number 185, 186, 187, 188, 189, and 190. I will do all of these books here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 6 for $10 as opposed to 12. I have the Avengers Operation Hydra number 1. I'll do this for $1. The Avengers Annual number 1, that's $1 too. I have the Avengers movie adaptation, 2 of 2, going for $1. I have this Captain America run here, Captain America 348, 351, and 361. I'll do it all for $3. Peter Parker Spider-Man 31 and 32, that is $4. I did have Suicide Squad. I had some of that. If you want the other punchline, I have another punchline here for you. This is the original punchline by Ted Sikora. This guy actually came up with the character punchline before DC did. I got issues 1 and 2 of it going for $15. It's a really great read, by the way. It's really fantastic comics. Signed by the creator as well. Highly recommend it. If you want, I can show you more of the inside. So shipping works like this. If you're domestic and you spend $50 with me on any show, you get free shipping. But otherwise, I use media mail. So I'm going to try and save you money as much as possible. Say a stack of like 10 comics is probably going to cost you about about $5 or $6. And if you're ordering 10 comics or more, it's usually about $8 to $12. And if it's like a big, huge box of books, it could run you up to $15, $20, but nothing more than that. Everything is shipped media mail. We have Civil War number 7. This is going to go for $2. I have Batman, The New Adventures, number 414, 415, and 416. That's all going to go for $6. $6 on this. Racer X, number 11. That's going to go for $1. Green Hornet 13 is $1. Backways 1 through 5 from Aftershock. That's going to go for $10. Of course. Oliver, number 1, is going to go for $2. Oddly Normal, number 1 is $2. Number 1 with a Bullet, number 1 is $2. Peter Panzerfrost, number 3 is $2. I have Non-Humans, number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's going to go for just $6. Hack / Resurrection, number 6 is $2. Bloodshot, number 1 is $2. Spider-Man, number 38 through 40. Light the Night. The entire run is going to go for $6. I have Outpost Zero #1, that is 2. Night Stalkers 2 is 2. Ghost Rider 2099 #14 is 2. The Long Con from Oni Press is 2. The Mighty Thor 450, this is going to go for 2. And I have X-Men 2099 #8 going for 2. All right, JD, I think it is FOMO time. So if you could run our FOMO video, which will explain what FOMO is, that would be great.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a wiener for missing out on these great deals!
All right, so we are making sure you're not going to be a wiener right now, and I'm going to showcase these awesome books for you guys, and you can check out what we have here. These are our FOMO books. These are the books that I set aside before every show, and I say, hey, these are the cool books that I think people are going to jump after. I have X-Men Prime #1. This is a chrome wraparound cover, acetate. This is going to go for $15 today. $15 on X-Men Prime #1. I have Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones #1. That is going to go for $5. Naomi Season 2 #1 is going to go for $5. Spider-Man #4 is going to go for $5. Junkyard Joe #1. This is a pretty cool series. It's about a robot who is fighting with a bunch of soldiers on the battlefield in Vietnam. And it is a variant cover. It's going to go for $5. It's written by Jeff Johns and illustrated by Gary Frank. It's really, really good stuff. Highly recommend it. I have Blade #12. This is going to go for $5. Batwoman #1, cool Archer cover, going to go for $10. And I have Venom Lethal Protector #1. This is going to go for $30. First solo series, $30 for issue 1. Junkyard Joe, good call. Thanks, Ira. And those are your FOMO books for today, guys. Jump on the rest of them. All right, I got a couple more runs from the first box, and then we're off to box #2 here. So here's the first run. I have Silent War by David Nahine and Fraser Irving, #1 of 6, 2 of 6, 3 of 6, 4 of 6, 5 of 6, and 6 of 6. If you want the entire run of this, I would do it all for $10. $10 gets you all of Silent War. Next up, I have Nowhere Men from Image Comics. We have Nowhere Men #1, #2, #3, #4, #5, and #6. This is actually written by Eric Stevenson, who's the editor-in-chief of Image Comics. This is his comic series right here. We got the whole thing going for just $10. $10 on the set. I have Ultimate Comics X-Men #1, #2, #3, #4, #5, and #6. I will do it all for $8. $8 on all these books. $8. Get them all. And then I got The Hulk Destruction. This is a 4-issue run by Peter David, a longtime Hulk writer. We got issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, and issue 4. Grab it all. It's just $8 for the set. $8 for the set. Actually, I'll do it all for $6. $6 on Hulk Destruction. All right. I have Gotham Knights #1. That's going to go for $2. Batman and Robin Eternal #4. That is $1. Car Warriors #2. That's going to go for $1. It's a cool cover. I think it's Glenn Fabry on that. No, Dylan Winslade. Still, really badass cover. Batman and Robin 2, $2. Batman Superman #25 is $2. The Green Lantern Corps #215 and #218. We're going to do that at $4 on this set. What's up, Joe Hardy? How you doing, man? Batman Eternal is off to you. Got it. Batman and Robin Eternal. Goes off to Ira. How you doing, Joe Hardy? And the Green Lantern Corps #215, 218, that's $4. Ant-Man #3 is $2. Aquaman #7 is $2. I'm doing good, man. Just finishing out that Warline campaign. We got 24 hours to go now. So I'm kind of anxious to get it done. Where are we at right now? Oh, man, I cannot wait to be done with this campaign. Let me tell you guys, I'm just so stressed out. It's so exhausting to constantly have to go out every day and be like, hey, you're talking about a stupid Kickstarter campaign. You hear about this? Of course, no one wants to hear about it. But, JD, drop that link again if you can. I just want to check and see where we're at. I'm going to have to look online because I can't depend on my phone right now. The weather here is kind of rough. But we're at 7609, and we have 194 backers. We're just 6 away from hitting 200, which is great. Hopefully we can get, 6 more backers by the time this campaign is over. So, yeah, there we go. If you want to help me out tonight, please back the Warline campaign. If you can't shop for comics, pick up Warline. I have the last all-new Wolverine #35. That's going to go for $2. Generation X #87 is $2. Multiple Man issue 2 is $1. I have Giant Killers #0. That is $2. I have Marvel Generations. Whoa, something not sure what's happening here. There we go. I have Marvel Generations, the Marvels, Miss Marvel, and Captain Marvel. This is going to go for $2. Miss Marvel #32 is $2. The Uncanny Inhumans #15. That's a cool cover. That is $2. I have Batman Detective Comics 943. That is $2. I have Burn the Orphanage #1 of 3. Now, if you're a fan of like Streets of Rage, you're really going to dig this comic. This is so much fun. It feels like you're playing Streets of Rage, or like you're reading a Streets of Rage, comic. It's pretty cool. Some really nice action sequences here. I think they even had like a side scroller beat 'em up type of scene here somewhere. I don't know, they have it in different parts of it, but there are 3 characters, kind of like how you have on Streets of Rage. It's really cool. And it's just going for $2. And it's the first issue. Born to Lose, 1 of 3. Highly recommend this. Really? Oh, it's an old Sega Genesis game. It's a lot of fun. It's like a side, Final Fight, those side-scroller beat-em-ups, even that old X-Men arcade game. This is sort of like a comic that's like an homage to all that, or like a tribute to it. But it's its own thing. Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme #10 is $2. Six Gun Gorilla from Boom Studios is $2. I have Half Past Danger number 4. That is $2. And I have Super Sons number 9. That is $2. All right, so here's the deal. If you grab all these comics right now, I'm going to run you a sick deal. You get them all for $15. That's it. $15. We clear all this stuff out of here. I want to get rid of this stuff because it's taking up space in my warehouse. And you're getting a killer deal on it. You're getting that Burn the Orphanage. You're getting that Doctor Strange. You're getting that Ant-Man. You're getting Batman and Robin. You're getting a full run of Hulk Hulk Destruction, the Nowhere Men, the Silent War. If you want to buy these books to flip them, go for it. But even if you're just buying it as a collector, there's a lot of great stuff here. Super Sons 9. Okay, got it. Thank you, Ira. Appreciate it. I got Supergirl 2 going for $2. Okay. The Batgirls that I had up there earlier, you were interested in. Okay, hang on. They're all $2 comics. So let me know if you want to take them right now. I'll grab them for you and I'll set them aside. Let me pull them for you real quick. Let's see. I'm surprised no one's buying up the Batman Beyond. I'm really disappointed about that. I thought you guys would jump on Batman Beyond. If there was ever a point when anybody would be buying Batman Beyond, I would think it's now. I have issues 10, 15, and 16 for $6. No one's jumping on it. What's the deal here? All right. Suicide Squad, Black Files, Batgirl number 8 and 18. And then I grabbed the wrong comic, so give me a second. But if you want all these books with that other Suicide Squad, it's just $8. Let me know if you want to do that, Pop Culture. Pulling that Suicide Squad. There we go. I found it. I have them right here for you. All right, filming that. So this rack here is going to go for $15 for anybody that wants it. I have Ultimate X-Men number 31, 32, and 33, all going for just $6. $6 on this run. Yeah, no problem. I could do that, Ira. Thank you very much. And the Batman and Robin. Got it. So 2, 4, and 4. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Less stuff for me to have to sling. I have Legion 91, number 28, and number 29. I'm going to do those for just $2. $2 on the pair. I think that Batman Robin 2 is an early Professor Pig appearance, if I'm not mistaken. X-Men number 47 is $2. All right. Some really solid stuff coming your way, guys. I have Grand Opening. This is an interesting comic here, an indie comic, going for $2. Army of Darkness, Hillbillies, and Deadnecks, number 14 is $2. Oh yeah, that Grand Opening book is signed, by the way. Yeah, man. Ira, thank you for hanging out. You're awesome. And your sister, too. Pop Culture at Dawn is what's your sister's name? And what's your name and what's your sister's name? Who are you guys? So I know I can call you by your names. All right, I have Ultraverse, the solution, number 15. That is $1. Ninja Scroll, number 1 is $2. Turok Dinosaur Hunter from Valiant, number 27. And the Turok the Hunted Special, number 2 of 2. This is going to go for just $2. Kendall and Dawn. Okay, Kendall, thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's nice to meet you guys. Thank you for being here. Just so you guys know, I have a Kickstarter going right now. We're in the last 24 hours of it. I'm kind of freaking out about it because I want to get as far beyond my funding goal as possible. And as of right now, we are at $7,609. We are funded, but I want to get as far over our funding goal as possible. And we have 24 hours left. So if you want to check it out, that would be great. JD, if you can drop the link to the Kickstarter, that would be fantastic in case these guys haven't seen it yet. Secret Warriors, number 11. This is a cool find, $2. Magnus Robot Fighter, number 18. Interesting art on the cover. That's going to go for $2. I have Ray, number 24. That's going to go for $2. Exo Man of War, number 29. And number 30. And number 31. And number 32, that's going to go for $8. $8 on all these Valiant books. Old school Valiant. G.I. Joe, number 1, $2. Judge Dredd, number 1, cover A, $2. Got a pretty beat up copy of Batman 301. This is going to go for just $2. It's a reader friendly copy. I have the New Titans. Nice run here. New Titans number 69, number 70, number 71, number 72, and number 73. This entire run here is going to go for 2, 4, 5. I'll do it all for 8 for New Titans. And then I have Infinity Crisis Countdown. This is the issue where the original Blue Beetle Ted Kord dies. I have number 1, number 2, number 4, number 6, number 7. This is a nice run filler for you. I'm going to do all these for $2 a pop. 2, 4, 6. I'll just do it all for $10. You want this set? It's $10. $10 for the run. All right, I'm going to do one more book, and then we're going to take another break. And when we come back, we're going to take this stack down, and then we're going to build out our final rack for the show. Here is a run of Iron Man. I have Iron Man 264, 265, 266, 268, 269, and 270. Each one is going to go for $2 a pop. That's 2, 4, 6. I'll do it all for 10. $10 on the Iron Man. So Infinity Crisis at 10 goes off to David Moore. Thank you, David Moore. I have Elektra number 4, number 8, and number 9, and number 10. Each one is going to go for $2. So 2 and 4, $8 on this set. Yes, I do have my own YouTube channel as well, and I do shows on my own channel every Monday. And you can subscribe to me on there. Just type in Onrie Compen, and you'll find me on there. All right, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to take down this rack and build our last one. I will see you guys in just a moment.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Go follow The Experience on TikTok at @the_EXP1 or scan the QR code on the screen. Our TikTok is like everywhere else we are, except you only have to deal with us for a minute. Seems like a win-win to me. For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show.
Guys, we're down to the last 25 minutes of our show here. So I'm going to take down this rack here. I'm going to pitch every single book one last time. We're going to put them away, and then we're going to build up one last double rack for you guys. Hopefully we'll have time to do it before the show ends. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. Always great being on this channel and meeting new people. Kendall and Dawn, welcome. Hope you guys will be with us for future shows to come. All right. Lightning round on these books. I'm also going to take down our FOMO books. Give you guys one last crack at these before I take them down permanently. I have the Electra run here, issues 4, 8, 9, and 10, going for just $8. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. G.I. Joe #1 is $2. Batman 301 is $2. Reader-friendly copy, keep in mind. The New Titans, 69, 70, 71, 72, and 73. Get it all for $8, all 5 issues. Those are in good shape. These Iron Man books here, 264, 265, 266, 268, 269, and 270. There are 6 books here. Get them all for $10. Judge Dredd, cover 1A. That's going to go for $2. All right. 301. There you go, Curtis. Got you on that. Ray number 24, that is $2. Magnus Robot Fighter number 18, that is $2. Secret Warriors number 11, that is $2. Hey Jen, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you. We got Jen King in the house. Jen King is one of the founders of the experience, and she is also one of our showrunners. You guys can check her out every Monday for her show Talking Shop, where she interviews new creators who have comics coming out in stores that week, which is really cool. And she also has a really great show called Minute to Skim It, where she reviews all the new comics that are coming out. And she also does some really fun sales shows on here. So all of you guys should know Jen King, but in case you don't, you're watching the experience for the first time, now you do. All right, we got XO Man of War number 29, number 30, number 31, and number 32. Some old school Valiant books. I'm doing them all for $6. Right on. I appreciate it. Always love when you come and shop with me. You're the best. Ninja Scroll number 1, that's going to go for $2. I have Ultraverse, The Solution, number 15. That's going to go for $1. Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, number 27. That's 2. And Turok, The Hunted, 2 of 2. That's going to go for $2 as well. Check it out. There's an ad for the Spawn video game on Super Nintendo. I love that game. It was super hard, but I loved it. Army of Darkness, Hellbillies, and Dead Next, number 14 is $2. Grand Opening. This is $2, and it is signed by the creator, one of the creators. X-Men number 47, $2. Ultimate X-Men 31 through 33, 31, 32, and 33, bagged, boarded, ready to go. That is $2. Doctor Strange and the Sorcerer Supreme number 10, that is $2. Six Gun Gorilla number 6 is $2. Half Past Danger number 4 is $2. Supergirl number 5 is $2. Miss Marvel number 32 is $2. The Uncanny Inhumans number 15 is $2. Batman Detective Comics 943, $2. Burn the Orphanage number 1 of 3. This is a really cool book. Grand Opening, I believe, is a number 1, Jen. Yes. Let's check for you real quick. This publication may not be reproduced or transmitted in any form. It's a first edition, but I don't know if it is a first printing, or I don't know if it's a number 1 or not, but looks like it might be. Let me know if, okay. All right. Doesn't have an issue number, but I'm assuming there's none other. There are some. There's nothing out there, so it's yours. Jen is claiming it. And once again, guys, we have less than 24 hours to go on the Warline campaign. Please consider making your pledge before we close out the campaign tomorrow evening. I'm going to be having a really cool, fun closeout with my editor, Chuck Pino, who's also the host of T3. Which I was fortunate enough to be a guest on this evening. And Dexter Wee, the artist on the series, he's going to be tuning in from the Philippines, and we're going to close out the campaign together. So please consider making a pledge. We hit our funding goal today, but we fell a little bit under because someone decided to back out. And it's one of those things where you don't want something like that happening so close to the end of the campaign. It's a pretty freaky thing. So we're at 7609 right now. Our goal was 7,500, so we're $109 above our goal. We want to get as high up as we can, and the higher we get, the more I'm going to reward you guys. So please consider making any pledge. Even $15 gets you the printed book and a digital copy of it shipped to your house for free. $10 gets you a digital copy of Warline and Eastern Shin number 1, which is my series as well. JD, if you could drop that link one more time, that would be great. Marvel Generations, Miss Marvel, going for $1. Giant Killer Zero is $2. Multiple Man number 2 is $2. Generation X number 87 is $2. The Last All New Wolverine 35 is $2. Aquaman 7 is $2. Ant-Man 3 is $2. Green Lantern Corps 215 and 218. That is $4 on the set. Batman Superman 25 is $2. Legion 91, 28, and 29. These are going to go for just $2. Car Warriors number 2 is $1. Gotham Knights 1 is $2. Hulk Destruction, I have the whole run here, issues 1 through 4. We're going to do it all for $6. $6 for that. Ultimate Comics X-Men number 1 through 6. All 6 issues. I'll do it all for $6. Make it nice and easy for you. Nowhere Men. This is written by the editor-in-chief of Image. This is going to go for just $10 for all 6 issues. Jen is calling Destruction. Thank you very much, Jen. And I have Silent War from Marvel. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is the entire run here. I'm doing it all for $10. Getting an entire run of books for $10. That is that stack here. We're going to put these away and bust out some new comics here. Hang on just a second, guys. So many comics here to sort through and put away. That's the name of the game. All right, one last thing I wanted to showcase one more time is our FOMO books. We have Earth Prime Batwoman number 1. This is a cool Art Germ variant going for $10. I have Blade number 12. That's going to go for $5. Venom Lethal Protector number 1 is $30. X-Men Prime number 1. This is a cool acetate chrome cover. This is going to go for $15. Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones number 1. That's going to go for $5. Naomi 1 Season 2. That is $5. And Spider-Man 2 number 4 is going to go for $5. So those are your FOMO books for today. We'll set those aside, and we'll see them again on Friday when I'm on the Comic Book Shopping Network. You can catch me at 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 p.m. Central, and 1 p.m. Eastern. And the beautiful thing about Friday's show is I'm not going to have to push my Kickstarter anymore because it's going to be done. And I'm so excited for that. This has been a very long month pushing this Kickstarter campaign and doing all that. So I'm excited to finally put it behind me. I'm exhausted from having to push it so much. I have Adventures of Superman number 500 going for $2. Mr. Lizard number 1, that's going to go for $2. I have Batman Superman number 10, number 11, number 12. Some cool Mike Turner books here going for $6. I have Superman Man of Steel number 23. Number 24, number 30. That's going to go for $6. $6 on that set. I have The Flash. This is from Mike Barron's run. Number 11, number 12, number 13, and number 14. Grab them all. It's $8 for these Flash books. I have 2 copies of Young Blood number 1. Got a bazillion of them back at the warehouse. Get them both for $2. Or sorry, get each one for $2. So $2 for Young Blood number 1. I have Mira, Queen of Atlantis number 2. That is $2. Green Lanterns 39. That's $2. Cable 158. That's $2. I really like this cover, by the way. This is a cool cover. This next book I have here is very special, actually. This is the first time we are introduced to the concept of a black Spider-Man. Peter Parker's Spider-Man number 35. This is a very touching issue. I absolutely loved what Paul Jenkins did with this. It is fantastic. Great Humberto Ramos cover. This is going to go for just $2. Please grab this. It's such a good book. Really fantastic. We have Uncanny X-Men, a nice run here. Mid 400 books. 455, 456, 457, 458, 459, and 460. These are all going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do them all for $8. $8 on them. Spidey's off to Jen. Thank you, Jen. David Moore, I owe you a spin on the wheel. We'll get to that in a moment here. X-Men Ultra 3 featuring the art of Adam, Andy, and Joe Kubert, going for $2. Silver Sable number 36 is $2. All right, this next run here is absolutely nuts. I can't believe I'm about to do these books at the prices I'm doing them. I have Origin, Wolverine's Origin, issues 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All going for $2 a pop. You can get them all right now for 4, 6, 8, 10 bucks for that run. $10 for the Origin run. Origin 2 is one of my favorite comics of all time. What a twist in that book. Wolverine number 98 is $2. Cool cover there. Cable and Deadpool number 38, number 39, and number 40, and number 41. Get it all for $8. $8 on this run. Avengers from George Perez, number 22 and 23. Get them both for $4. Batman 61 is $2. Here's another indie comic. I just found it in a new collection that I just acquired last week. Spectrus and Sabanian from Kurt Zauer, who's a local comic book creator. This is his first issue right here. And I'm selling it tonight for just $2. Batman 61 is off to Kendall. Got it. G.I. Joe number 88 from the Marvel run. That's going to go for $2. I have some cool Silver Surfer books here. Silver Surfer number 130, number 131, number 132, number 133, 134, and number 135. We're going to do all of these books here. 2, 4, 6. I'll do all of them for $12. Are you close to $25? Let's see. 7, 8, 10. You're at $20 right now. So $20 for you're $5 away from it. I have Spectacular Spider-Man 208 and 215. Some cool covers here. We have Scorpion on the cover of 215 and the Crimson Death or the Shroud here. Get them both for $4. Dave Moore, I owe you a spin, so I will get you in a moment. We'll finish showcasing these books, and then I'll spin for anybody I owe a spin for, and then we'll close out the show. Dark Wolverine number 79, number 80, and number 81, and number 82, and number 83, number 84, and 85. What a killer run here. It's a nice big run. That's 2, 4, 6, 7 books here. I would do it all for $12. $12. That's buy 6, get 1 free. $12 on this Dark Wolverine run. I have Daredevil number 293, 294, 295, 296, 297, 298, and number 301, and number 302. What a killer run here. There's 2, 4, 6, 8 issues of Daredevil, all for just $10. $10 on this Daredevil run. Some classic Daredevil. $10. We have Hulk 408, 409, 410, and 411, and 412. If you want all of these books, it's going to go for just $10. $10 with the stack. Hulk books. I have Detective Comics Anniversary issue number 627, 628. We have issues 630, 634, 635, and 636. If you were to grab all of these books here, it would be $2, $4, $6, $12 for all of these Detective Comics. $12. I have Green Arrow number 45 and 46. That is going to go for $4. And I have Flash 1 Million. This is going to go for $2. And I have Flash number 231. That's going to go for $2 as well. Okay, so I owe some spins here. I owe a spin to David Moore. Actually, I just owe a spin to David Moore. So can we air the skid park video?
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Park.
Hey, David Moore, I'm spinning for you. And Kendall, you just called the Batman Superman run. So that's $6. That gets you at 25. We got you. David Moore, you got some free swag. So I will hook you up with some free swag. Make a note of that right now. And Kendall, I'm spinning for you as well. You get a free DC book. You can call any $2 one single DC book off the rack. Anything we got here. So we got some time left. I did go through everything, so I am gonna showcase probably about. I'll go through some of the stuff that I already went through. Give you guys a chance to reclaim anything that you might have missed before that you saw. Oh, I wanted that. Why didn't I claim it? We got a couple minutes left here, but keep in mind I will be back on Friday on the Comic Book Shopping Network. You can come shop with me then. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to showcase some trades. I have some graphic novels here. I'm going to go through them right now. Got some extra time here. Yes, I do have a Batman for $2. Let's see what I got. I have a bunch of Batman back at my warehouse, so I can throw something in. From this rack, though. How about this Gotham Knights #1? Are you happy with this? It's a Batman Gotham Knights. Are you cool with that? All right, so here are the trades, little pocketbook graphic novels I have here. I have World of Archie Jumbo Comics, volume 63, and the 75th anniversary celebration. I will do the pair for just $6, just to move them. I have Let's Play Volume 2. This is going to go for, normally it's a $25 book. I'm going to do it today for just $12. Do it at wholesale price. I have Vinny, the Bugman, Our Liberator Returns, Volume 2. That's going to go for just $5. I have Vlad Dracul from Scout Comics. Really beautiful graphic novel. Normally sells for $25. Tonight we're going to do it for $12. I have Plume Volume 2 and Volume 3. This is normally a $40 set here. I'll do them both for $15 tonight. $15 gets you both graphic novels. Okay, so we're happy with that? Excellent. I have Spider-Man versus Venom. Really cool trade, reprinting the first appearance of Venom, the cameo appearances, and then the first appearance, and then the first run of issues in Spider-Man. Printed on slightly larger paper. Really nice production. This is going to go for $25 today. I have J. Michael Straczynski's run on Spider-Man. I have a trade here called Revelations and Happy Birthday. If you grab this pair, it's going to go for $15. Thank you, JD, for taking care of that. I have Wonder Woman Earth 1. This is a cool trade right here. Normally a $22 trade. I'm going to do it for $10. I have Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. This is normally a $20 trade. We'll do for $10 right now. And I have Spider-Man, Brand New Day. This graphic novel is normally $25. We'll do it for $12. Spidey trades. Off to Jen. At 15. Gotcha. Thank you, Jen. The Straz books, yeah, I got you. Okay, Jen, I think I owe you a spin on the wheel too. 15 plus 2 plus 8. Yeah, 25. My math's a little off. All right. You get free swag. I'll hook you up with some free swag. And then finally, we have this really cool Heroes at Home. This book came out at the time of COVID, and it's a really cool little book. It was going for $10, and it's written by the guy who currently writes Spider-Man, Zeb Wells. I'm going to do this for just $5 today. It has a $10 price tag on it, but we'll do it for $5. And this is our show for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I will be back on Friday on the Comic Book Shopping Network. If you guys aren't a part of that, just go on Facebook and join the Comic Book Shopping Network, CBSN. It is my temporary slot. I'm going to be doing that show for a couple more weeks until San Diego Comic-Con hits, and then after that, con season will be in full effect for me for the next couple months, so I will be kind of moving around and stuff, so we'll see. Thank you so much. Have a great night, and don't forget to back that Warline campaign. We have less than 24 hours to go. Any pledge will do. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You guys are fantastic. Have a great night.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.